What's going on, family? We are officially on the journey to 1 million subscribers, and my team and I are giving away $30,000 to help you pay off your consumer debt. That's right. 3 E3 community members will each get $10,000 to wipe out their consumer debt. Now, do you want in? It's simple. All you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my email list by going to anthonyoneal.com and clicking on the Join the Community tab. That's 100% it. Check this out. At 940,000 subscribers, we're surprising one lucky person live on my show with the first $10,000, and we're going to give that person a financial makeover before paying off their debt. So, before we get to today's show, hit that subscribe button and let's hit it 1 million strong before my birthday, July 1st. All right? Love you all. Let's get to the show. People watching this right now, they want to take their business from 6 figures to 7 figures. They're watching right now. What's the very first thing you're going to tell them? Okay, wait. This is a new business.
Okay.
Only been in business for 2 years.
Okay.
Okay. I have a full-time job.
Okay.
Okay. I work it on the side, and it maybe makes me about $12,000 a year right now with income.
Okay.
And I would love to eventually one day leave and work this job full-time, but it needs to make me at least 6 figures, especially living in the DMV area.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know, what would you tell me?
Well, first of all, what is it that you want to do? Is it going to bring you 6 figures?
Ooh.
Because a lot of people start businesses and it's like, this business ain't gonna never make you money. Let's be clear. Let's be clear about what we want.
But what if they're like, no, it can though.
Okay,
and you know for a fact that it can't.
Let me see. So when I started my business, prior to that furniture getting here, so when I started b.luxe, I blindly ordered a container full of furniture from China. No mentor, no resource guide.
Wow.
Just literally had my wedding in 2017.
Okay.
I was like, nobody's doing luxury events in the city. I'm not understanding. Why are we getting things from DC?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't ready financially at the time. And then 2018 came around and I was like, nobody's doing this in Baltimore.
Right.
What are we doing? I was like, okay. So I'm going to do it. And I found a manufacturer just online while I was working my full-time job because, yes, do your side stuff at the full-time job. Just don't get caught.
That's
so
true.
I'm on a computer
Yeah.
and I was like, I got to get this stuff here. Let me figure it out. But I'm also very resourceful. I'm that girl that, like, when one of my girlfriends calls me and she wants to find out what's going on with her man and give me the first name.
Oh.
Give me, like, what's their Instagram name?
Y'all better watch out.
Find the address.
Y'all better watch out.
I know their social security number.
All right.
By the end of the day. But no, I'm just really, really resourceful.
That's
like
good.
that. You can't hide anything from me.
Yeah.
So I found a manufacturer and I found a good one. And I was like, all right, I'm going to do it. They sent me the quote. And I was like, all right, I'm going to do it. But prior to that stuff getting here,
You did
I made
no
a
research.
plan.
Did you do any research and plan stuff?
I did as much research as I could.
Okay.
And that's why I created 6-figure seasons, because for the event rental niche, it's not that much information out there. It's really, really not, especially like in the luxury lane. So I did the research that I could. I secret shopped other luxury companies like in the DC area, in the PG area. Like, okay, so what are they renting these chairs for? What are they renting these tables for? And I have a notebook that I had a notebook at that time. I still have it from 2018.
Yeah.
And I wrote down their prices and I was like, all right, so if I get 100 chairs, if this is a wedding, this is what I could charge. I started doing all of that before my stuff got here. So I say that to say, you have to make a real blueprint on how you're going to get to that 6 figures.
Facts.
Does it make sense?
Facts.
If it's something that you're doing that's never going to yield that, then don't have that expectation of 6 figures because you're not going to get there. Now, if it's 5 figures, then that's cool.
Yeah.
You have to understand that that's what it's going to be.
But you know, I didn't know this, but it makes sense now. When we rent through you, it's your furniture.
Yeah.
So you don't go out and rent other places.
No.
It's you.
It's me.
Damn.
It's all me. 3 warehouses full of furniture.
What's going on, family? If you want financial freedom, you need time freedom. And both start with increasing your income. That's why I've partnered with my good friends over at Careers to help you land your first high-paying job in tech in as little as, check this out, 6 months. Now, you don't need to let the word tech scare you. Please don't. This isn't about coding, all right? Careers offers real opportunities in areas like quality assurance, tech sales, UX, UI design, and data analytics. No tech background or a 4-year bachelor degree even required. You'll get hands-on training from industry pros, real-world experience, career coaching, and even, check this out, an internship to help you stand out when you go to apply for jobs. And it's 100% remote. You can work from the comfort of your home. If you're ready to take control of your money, your schedule, and your future, I need you to head over to anthonyoneal.com/careerist. That's anthonyoneal.com/CAREERIST and start your journey to a better life today.
What made you go that route? Because I think there are people like you who will be the event person,
yes.
Then they'll go out and rent furniture.
Absolutely. So I am a money girl. I'm a money girl. So I sat down, right? When I was thinking about this whole idea, I was like, all right, so I want to be in the events industry.
Okay.
But I want to be one of the people that makes the most money. Because my time is very valuable. I have children. I want to have a life.
Yeah.
And if I show up on the scene, I want to make sure that I'm making a lot of money. And that's what sold it for me with the rentals. It was like, okay, I have the potential to make thousands of dollars every time I show up. That will get me to 6- and 7-figure status way before, doing anything else in the event industry for me. I mean, that's not to say that there are not event planners or balloon artists or florists or whoever else that are not making 6- and 7-figure revenue. But I know for me, I can get there real quick.
Yeah.
Literally a couple of events can take me to 6 figures.
Good God.
So.
Good God.
I'm just saying.
And you want to do my graduation party? She must say, hey, you going to be one of them to help me get there. Lord Jesus.
I'm just saying.
Wow.
So for me, and this is me, 9 to 5 me. This is me at my job. This is not me thinking about it now or even 3 years ago.
Wow.
This is prior to even receiving the furniture. I was like, okay, if I'm thinking about it like a rational, intelligent human being,
right,
and you just think about the people that show up at the events, yeah, the rental company is going to make a lot of money. I don't want a venue. I don't want that headache. Venues make good money too.
Yes.
But you have this furniture that you constantly rent.
Right.
I'm getting it directly from the source. So all of that markup that you see here in the U.S. I went to China back in October, and they were like, oh, we make furniture for this person, that person, that person. I know. I bought an $1,100 dining room table a couple of years before I started b.luxe. Same table I can get from my manufacturer for $375. So the markup is crazy. And we don't even want to talk about the tariffs. That's a whole nother show.
Listen, I'm sitting here looking at my clock like, oh, Lord, geez, do we even have enough time? But it's like, how are you winning right now with the tariff situation? Are you still ordering?
I have a container that's getting ready to show up.
And are the prices, higher?
Well, the tariff on it, let's just say my tariff went from about $5,000 to over $61,000. The tariff.
Say what?
Yeah. Because the tariff used to be, I believe, 20 or 25%. I can't remember right now. That's what it used to be prior to all this foolishness with Trump.
Right.
Now I think it's at like 245% or something crazy. So I don't know. It's not here yet, so I don't have a final bill.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what small businesses are dealing with right now.